I'm going to go through these real quick. You should have a web out in front of you unless you have all of those formulas committed to memory. Yes? Yes, a web available. Good. Thank you, Logie Bear. All right, ready. Sine of A minus B is the same as sine of A plus negative B. True? Sine of a sum formula says that this would be sine A, then what? Maddie? Cosine of negative B. Right? Okay, what's the next? And it's a plus in between that. And what do I have next? Sam?
Plus cosine A.
Yep.
Sine of negative B.
Perfect. Using my formulas, I'm going to take the cosine of negative B. Isn't that the same as cosine B? For the two reasons we gave before. So I have sine A, cosine B. Then cosine of negative B is equal to what?
Negative sine.
Negative sine B. I'm going to pull the negative out front. So I get negative cosine A sine B. And that is the sign of a difference. Honors, that's part of your homework tonight. You have the sign of sum, you have the sign of a difference. This one here, cosine. How would I rewrite this so I could actually use it? How would I rewrite that first? Logie Bear?
Cosine A plus negative B.
Good. Now I can use the cosine of a sum. Substituting into the cosine of a sum, what do I get, Calvi? Yep. Sorry, minus B. Minus sine A sine negative B. Whoops, sorry. I added a bunch of extra parentheses in there. Yes, perfect. Good. So what is cosine negative B the same as, Evan? Look at the salmon sheet real quick. Cosine of negative theta is the same as... No, they're not the salmon. The rub right there. Cosine of negative theta is the same as... Perfect. So this would be the same as cosine B. Negative, sine of negative B is the same as what? Negative sine B. I'm going to pull the negative out front again, so it makes it a plus sine A sine B. Yes? So it's very similar to the last formula, except there's a plus sign. That's part 2 of the honors homework. You have the cosine of a sum and the cosine of a difference. You also have the tangent of a sum and difference. Do you have to memorize the tangent formula? No, you can just use sine over cosine. That also works. That's what I do because the tangent one's long. Then let's go to the next one. Cosine of 2a. How would I rewrite sine of 2a? How do I write that, Lila? Perfect. Now I can use the sine of a sum. Sine A, cosine A, plus sine A, cosine A. Oh, how many of those things do I have? 2 sine A, cosine A. Honors, does that look like the double angle formula?
Wow.
Yes, we also developed that on the first double trouble activity. Do you remember when we did the 2 triangles? Right? And we, on the first one where we had to make them the same, and, it was on the left and right page, blah, blah, blah. Now, how do I rewrite cosine of 2a, Julianne? Cosine of what plus what? Cosine A plus. Okay, good. Now, using my cosine of a sum formula, I do cosine A, minus sine A. Cosine A is just...
Cosine A squared.
Cosine, right. They always write the squared here, though, instead, when they write cosine A squared. So you don't get A squared confused with cosine of A squared. Minus sine squared A, and isn't that one of your 3 formulas for honors? But you can rewrite it using the other 2 because cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1. So you can rewrite this using sine, and you can rewrite this using cosine and develop the other 2 formulas each and every time. Yes? Good. So honors, you're going to have the 3 videos. Watch the intro video 1, intro video 2, and then do the notes video. Yes? 3 videos, Wednesday, second block. Good? Good. So, to page 336, and you're going to get a piece of graph paper because Once again, your task is to figure out what a certain plain language program does. Show on graph paper what would appear on the calculator screen after someone runs the program.
Do we have a designated
So-
writer?
No, you have everyone has a piece of graph paper, and your calculators are stacked in the center. Because you can't use the strategy of type it in your calculator and see what happens on the program.
Who did put the cat on the pen?
Go.
I want to catch it in the tip, just like the one in my
I'm sorry, Evan.